great stuff. And for all you keen pop spotters out there, those songs were Kids in America, You Came, and If I Can't Have You. Hits for Kim Wilde, who joins us now with her dad, Marty. Together on TV for the first time, really, isn't it? Like this. You've ever been on TV together before?
No, not really. Not like this.
Not like this. Because you kind of avoided that, didn't you, at the start? You didn't. You could have sort of, if you like, cashed in on the fact that your dad was in the business and all of that. But you made that conscious decision not to. Why was that?
Yeah, we just felt that it was like, would be overdoing it really for everyone. I mean, everyone knew I was, you know, Marty's daughter and stuff, and obviously I just wanted to establish myself as, you know, in my own right. So now after 13 years, I think I might have achieved that. So
that's great.
So here we are.
Was it inevitable that your children would follow you into the pop world, do you think?
Well, I suppose with all the influences they used to get at home, I used to play hi-fi very loud and things like that. But Kim was a surprise. I didn't think Kim would come into show business. I wasn't too keen initially, but I'm pleased that she did now, because she's going to keep you in a nice old people's home, aren't you?
Yeah, I've already told them I'm the very best one, and no messing.
Look after your dad in his old age, between Shady Pines or whatever it is. But I suppose also your brother as well, though, he's a producer too, isn't he?
Yeah, Ricky Wilde. He co-wrote, in fact, all the hits mostly, and Ricky and Marty together wrote all the. Actually, the first side of the singles collection, everything from Kids in America right through Four-Letter Word, and so and now Ricky and I write together. So
that's great. It's very good. You're obviously a very strong family unit, which is good too. Yeah. Did you help out with problems or things, or did you let both of them make their own mistakes and go their own way?
No, I must admit I was one of those dads that used to interfere sometimes. I did interfere, but I couldn't. Sometimes you can't let a child go down the wrong avenue if it's that wrong. Right. You have to say something. And sometimes we've had minor clashes with, like all families, but we normally actually I think my daughter's given me as much advice as I've given her over the years. She's very intelligent, and sometimes I'm in a situation she'll say you're wrong there, you know, and so I have to listen to her. That's what we listen to.
And also it has changed a lot. I mean, you started what, sort of the late 50s?
Yeah, 57 I started.
Yeah, and it's obviously, it seems to be that it's more, if you like, more cynical now, and it's more of a business. Now, or was it always like that? Because people do tend to sort of look back at the old days and say, oh, it was good fun then, and it's not as much fun now.
There was a lot of naivety. I mean, nowadays, you know, most acts are armed with a barrister and an accountant. They're the two most important things. But I think it was naive, and there's no doubt about it. But the whole world was, I think, to a certain extent at that point.
Very much so. And you were obviously very keen from a very early age, as we can see here, a keen musician. There you are with your daddy. Isn't that lovely?
So sweet.
Great.
Three in that.
Yeah, I love that photograph.
Oh,
so
when did you first spot there was any talent there, Marty, that there may be something?
I never.
He was 28 at the time.
I never looked at. It was Mickey Most really that spotted Kim that way. I never looked at Kim. Kim was, to me, has always been my daughter. And you know, if you're meeting someone every day in the house and running around the house, and you've known them since they were, you know, this high, you don't even think in terms of them being anything other than your daughter. And when Mickey Most said that he thought that she had a great potential, I thought, what's he on about? You know, he said she's got a great face. And
yeah, it's just, it takes someone else to sort of point it out to you. How do you feel sometimes, because you sort of, Kim, you overcome a lot of problems. I remember people used to criticise your weight, which is ridiculous. And did you get very protective at that time? Were you always very protective of Kim, or anybody saying anything bad about her? Did you rush to her defence?
Yeah, I do. It's anything against your family, you feel very prickly. That's our Achilles heel, really. Because if I'm hurt in any way, that affects Kim. If Kim's hurt in any way, that affects me. But together we've
But you look great now. You've got all got sorted out, and I understand your boyfriend's 10 years younger now, which is tremendous. Is that right?
He's only this high.
I know. I think that's great.
He's a lovely lad.
So real tremendous over there. I'll give him a dummy later. Listen, the greatest hits is coming out, and there's a video as well.
Yeah, it's all out today. I'm really chuffed. You know, it's 13 years of stuff that, you know, Ricky and Marty and myself have put together for the first time, and we're really excited about it. I'm off to do all personal appearances in Birmingham, Leicester and Manchester in the next few days, so I'm really chuffed about it. I'm really proud.
Well, we saw you earlier on. We had a look at some of your big hits. I think, let's have a look at Dad. This is a cracker. This is Teenager in Love, and it's Marty. Here it is. This is great.
breaks my heart, 'cause I am so afraid that we will have to part. Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teen